guys. Ooh. As you can see, I have used this gel. You are causing me some serious problems. My scalp, the flakes, okay? I all of a sudden got massive dry scalp. Like flakes, okay, flakes falling all the time, fine. That happens with some products, I get it. But the next week, it should wash out. It wasn't washing out. Oh, even though I clarified my hair, my scalp. You don't even understand. Aunt Jackie's don't shrink. About halfway. Like right now. I washed my hair yesterday, so my scalp is feeling all right at the moment. I've used this 3 times, 2 to 3 times, and not even like a full wash and go. You can have a look. I've got some videos that I've done with it, but just like coating it. And while I'm styling, there are flakes. When it's dry, there are flakes. When it's wet, there are flakes. My scalp started getting itchy, like irritation big time. Why? Now I was thinking, how can they make such good products? Like all the other products I love. This one, I want to stay away from. Like there's no way they're going to make a product that is going to cause us to flake. Until I found another girl who actually tried this product and she had the same problem. She gave it to a friend, same problem. And then she thought, surely there's something we're missing. And she found, I don't know where she found these instructions, but to oil her scalp first, like major oil. Coat your scalp in oil. She said just normal olive oil. And put a leave-in or something to leave in your hair, leave-in conditioner before using this. Guys, these are the instructions. It doesn't say anything like that, okay? It says a small amount can be used on clean, dry hair, okay? Firstly, yeah, it could be product buildup from the last time. I've used it on clean, dry, not dry hair, but wet hair. But this gel works best when used on clean, wet, or damp hair. So it's actually saying you can use it on both. You can use it when your hair is dry. You can use it when your hair is wet. I always use products usually when my hair is a bit damp or wet. Apply more for tighter curls and less for elongated curls. For wash and go styles, apply as needed. Raking through hair with fingers, then finger styling hair into place. I've done that. And it looked good. Like, I'm not saying the results and the definition and the volume and everything, it lasted all week, but you don't want a product that's going to make your scalp itchy and you're going to end up having proper dry scalp and flakes. Like, this is slightly itchy. And this is 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks since I started using this in parts. Twists and coils. It says apply to sections of hair, distributing to each area and combing through from roots to ends. Use more for thicker, longer hair. Yeah. Prepare each section according to desired style, twist, braids, bunch, knots. Allow hair to completely dry, then take down each section. Style as desired. For optimal results, prep hair by first using Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils shampoo and co-cleanser, then follow with an Aunt Jackie's moisturizing conditioners and detangling leave-in therapies. That should be like in bold. Make sure to moisturize your hair before you use this product because it's going to dry your hair out massively. And then I went on to look at the ingredients. They look okay, right? But then I found this. Could that really be the reason? I mean, flakes, you know, you can deal with them. But if they're there week after week after week and they're not going away, I think I've now got dandruff. I was thinking, how? I never, ever have this excessive amount of flakes at my scalp, my roots, my hair. I was even thinking, is it lice? What's going on? But the only difference is I changed my product. And this is the bad boy. This is the culprit. For show. So if you want to use this product, make sure to moisturize your scalp first with an oil and use a leave-in or a detangling leave-in, moisturizing something, conditioner, before you use this, because sheesh, it's proper dried out my hair. Only to find out I've been using the product wrong all along. I wish they had put this on here. They've said use a leave-in, but they haven't put on there that you got to oil your scalp. My scalp is like a desert. Seriously, I wish you'd told me this. Put it on there so we know, because this ain't cool. I'm gonna tell you 5 reasons why this product, Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink Elongating Gel, is making my scalp itchy and my hair flaky and like dandruff all over the place. There's got to be a reason. Number 1, product buildup. This product as well isn't a stronghold, it's a medium to stronghold. Like Xtreme Gel is proper strong. Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils, the Flaxseed, this other one, proper stronghold. Like Eco Styler used to be proper stronghold. So it's not even that proper stronghold gel that you think could be product buildup. If you're not washing your hair properly, then this could be the reason. Okay, but I clarify my scalp like on a regular, just because I want my scalp to be clean, and that's how my hair grows. I think I naturally have either an oily scalp or a very dry scalp. So I have to balance the pH all the time. And I use apple cider vinegar rinse or Umberto Giannini scalp scrub, or I put tea tree in my shampoo. I put all these antioxidants to really help balance pH and get rid of dandruff and any buildup that could be there. I proper give my hair clean once a week. I don't clarify my hair every week. Like you shouldn't need to. Once a month or twice a month is enough. But this one, I've been having to clarify my hair every single week and the flakes still aren't gone. So product buildup isn't the one. This is not the reason this product is messing up, because I only used this product the first time I used it. I didn't layer it with another one. I did not wash my hair beforehand. I didn't just put it on with other products. It was on its own with water. Reason number 2, drying alcohols in the product. Usually I don't have a problem, but this one, something's not agreeing with my scalp at all. Aunt Jackie usually is a gentle product, a gentle gel, but it does have drying alcohols. And so this can be the reason why my scalp is so sensitive, because some of our scalps are proper sensitive. I know mine is. So if I just use the wrong product, I'm done for. So if your scalp is dry already, this can make it worse and lead to flakes. Okay, so it could be this reason. It could be that my scalp just doesn't like this product. It might not be this product is terrible. It's just my particular scalp is going, no ma'am, not for you. Move on. We're going on to reason number 3, applying it too close to the scalp. Do you apply your gels to your scalp? No. No. I don't do this. Of course it's gonna happen when you brush it through. Of course. I can't say it will never touch my scalp. That's like unimaginable. It ain't gonna happen. So I guess this one you're meant to apply it from the ends to the roots. So not to start with the root, but to start with the end, which is weird because most products I apply to the root, because my frizz is the worst at the root, and then I pull it down to the ends. Because I have looser curls at the end. Generally, like they don't frizz as much. That could be the reason, but this is like, what, 1 in 1,000? Something so minimal. Doesn't add up that this is the reason, but it could be. So this actually causes clogged follicles, which is an itchy disaster. So we have buildup plus clogged follicles. Reason number 4, not fully rinsing out the old products. Okay, I already spoke about that. I definitely rinsed them out. I give my hair a good wash. Like I had to wash my hair before the next wash day when I used this product. And the product I used before this, I never had any problems. Could it be I've started using Skala? Could it be that? I'll give it a go, but I don't know. But this could be a reason why you're having a dry and flaky scalp. Don't just co-wash, okay? Co-washing is a no-no. I don't do that. I proper shampoo, condition, deep condition. And sometimes before the shampoo, I use apple cider vinegar. So we have apple cider vinegar rinse. I have shampoo twice as well. Then I put conditioner, then deep conditioner. Then I rinse them all out. I don't leave any of it. Obviously, there might be some left from the deep conditioner, but I would have been rinsing. I actually rinse my hair first before I apply product with water. Could this be why my scalp is so dry? I'm rinsing all the time. No way, reason number 4 is the problem. No way, all the products are out. But I'm thinking maybe I'm overwashing, because that could be a problem. I never even thought about this until I started recording. But when your scalp is so itchy, you want to wash. You need to rinse it out. I don't use any of those bad ingredients. They're gone. Reason number 5, scalp might just not like it. And it could be you're not using the product properly. I think this is the reason. But now I'm too scared to use it again. I've had such a traumatic experience. I don't want to try it again. Seriously, I do not. If you've used this product, has this happened to you? If you've used this product properly, has this happened to you? Have you oiled your scalp and you still had these problems? If it works, please just leave it in the comments. I don't want you to go and try it. I only want you to tell me if this has happened. Please. I'm not using this again. Seriously. I don't think I have the guts, the stamina, the patience, the trust to use this again. It's that bad. There is a way we can test these products without actually putting them in our hair. Do a patch test. Ta-da! So in your inner wrist, like there I would say, or behind your ear. But I am so sensitive behind my ears. If I put something there and I've got a problem with it, I'm sensitive to it, I am gonna be having headaches, all sorts. I'm allergic to rosemary oil and sheesh. So yeah, do a patch test first, and if you don't react, then the scalp should be fine. But I think I'm done with this one. Thanks, Aunt Jackie. I love all your other products. There is no way I would have thought an Aunt Jackie product would do this. But as I say, I was using it wrong. As the skull said, you got to oil your scalp and use a leave-in conditioner. If I'd known, I would have done that. Definitely. If you want to use this product, please prepare yourself. Prepare your scalp, prepare your hair, moisturize it before using this. I do not want you to have the same experience that I have just had. It's not worth it. So Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink might serve looks, and it does, but my scalp health comes first. No. If your scalp is itchy and flaking, one of these reasons could be the problem. How do you get rid of it? Clarify that scalp. This bit is still itchy. Moisturize. And don't use it, obviously. Use a lighter gel, a lighter styler, something you know you don't react to. That's the solution. If you have any other solutions, let me know. You want to know which product I used for this? It's Naughty, the styling jelly. That's how I got these good curls. But it's a proper light gel. I don't have any problems with Naughty products. I say, as I think Aunt Jackie, I never had any problems. But anyway, thanks so much for watching Curls by Sharlene. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? And why not hit the bell button so you're notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching Curls by Sharlene, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Itchy disaster. Just saying itchy, I'm itching. You know, the mind works on us. It makes us think something's itchy when it's not. But I promise you, my scalp was actually itchy. No, it wasn't in my mind. It was for real, for real. It's that bad, it's good.